family and friends. My name is Susie. Welcome back to the Homestead. I am glad you're here. It has been chilly lately. As you saw in the photo, it was 13 degrees today. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cold for us. We actually received a couple of inches of snow 2 weeks ago on January 10th, and I did make a winter property tour on that day when everything was covered in snow. So if you haven't seen that video, I hope you'll go back and enjoy that. And then we had another inch of snow just a few days ago. So that was a real treat for us. The temps this week have been cold. It's been lows in the teens, highs in the 20s and 30s. And so, January is typically the coldest month here in upstate South Carolina. So that was to be expected. And we are enjoying experiencing the 4 distinct seasons. But my goodness, it has been cold. And it's cold today. But we're in a warming trend. It's going to be back up into the 50s this week. So I named this channel Healthy Living on the Homestead because I am passionate about all things healthy living. I have served as a health educator and consultant for several years, and I used to speak to groups of women, 5, 10, 15, 20 women at a time in homes, offering free group classes, group workshops, and also free private consultations. Then in 2020, those in-person gatherings turned into Zoom calls or Zoom meetings. And I shared on topics from nutrition to healthy hormones to immune system support to restorative sleep, all kinds of different topics. And typically it was a different topic or two each month. I have noticed though recently, especially since I moved to South Carolina, that the women who are interested in learning about these health topics began requesting that I record those Zoom meetings or Zoom calls so that they could be viewed at a later date. And also with their schedules becoming increasingly just incredibly busy, several of our guests could not make it to the scheduled Zoom meetings and would request private consultations to receive that same information at another time. So now here we are in 2025, and I did share in previous videos that it was on my heart to start a YouTube channel. And so here, as I use the YouTube channel as a method for staying more connected with family and friends, excuse me, and also to share our homesteading journey, from time to time, I will use this channel as a helpful way to share my passion for healthy living. So please hang in there today for this short message, because I really think you will find encouragement here. The topic is a new day, a fresh start. So first of all, how is your January going? If you're watching this currently, we're getting into the last week of January. If you're watching this at a future date, this could be you watching it in May or August or October. It really doesn't matter. How is your month going? And let's take a second to think about it. It is healthy to stop and evaluate. So how is the pace? Is it too fast? Is it too slow? What's working well and what's not working well at all? And most importantly, are you clear about your priorities? And are your priorities being lived out on a daily basis? I have made it a personal habit over the years to stop and think and evaluate. And then I will adjust or reorganize my schedule, my routines, so that they match up better with my priorities. Often people will say, I should be doing this or I should be doing that. Or they will say that something's important, but they are not actually giving much time and attention to it, not including those things, those priorities in their daily or weekly plans. And those who have that habit end up frustrated, right? We've all been there. We have all been there. Saying things like, I really should go to bed earlier, or I really should be eating healthier, or I should manage our money better than this, or I really should be exercising, or I should be spending more time with God and with my family. Okay? The good news is each year gives us the opportunity for a fresh start, right? We hear people in January, especially first of the year, they've got their resolutions or they've got their goals, their dreams for that year. But sometimes just because it's a new year, that's not enough, right? And those goals or those things that you've made your list of your resolutions, your goals, your dreams, sometimes those things just kind of fall to the wayside. But here is my encouragement for you. It doesn't have to be just for the new year. Each new day can provide a fresh start. God invented new beginnings, right? So as the sun rises each morning, we have the opportunity to begin each new day in a positive way. And before you start listing out your limitations or anything that might hinder you, okay, let's fix our minds on what is possible and what we can do, okay? Some people like to set goals. They like to set goals for the year, for the month, for each week, even each day. These people love lists and they love checking things off, right? I tend to be like that. I tend to be a planner, a goal setter, a list maker. Other people do not enjoy setting goals at all. They find it overwhelming and often frustrating. So here's the thing though, that we all have in common. We all have priorities, the things that matter most, right? So my encouragement to you is to write those things down and then develop some sort of plan that includes your priorities. So you get your piece of paper, you start listing out, you start writing down the things that matter most to you. And then you want to develop a plan, right? Some sort of plan. Now I know some of you are planners, so you're like, yes, I'm ready to make that plan. Others of you that are not really the kind of people that enjoy planning, you need to remember this. We all plan, right? We can get dressed in the morning because we have planned ahead and we have clothes to wear. We go on vacation because we have planned ahead to go on vacation. It doesn't just happen, right? So we all plan to some degree, all right? We eat dinner because we have planned to eat dinner. So I just want to encourage you, list those priorities out and make some sort of plan, no matter how general or how detailed it may be. And to help us be successful in this, here's an idea. If being busy and staying busy has become your habit, then I encourage you to let go of that and make some changes. Let's all simplify and slow down. And that is a challenge to myself. I am constantly challenging myself to try to simplify things down, simplify and slow things down, right? Like, let's make sure we're taking care of the basics, the most important things. Let's be present in the moment and let's be available to invest in relationships. Lastly, I want to encourage you to design and create a good morning routine for yourself. This is how we can get our day off to a really great start. And if you're a mother, this will help you design and create a good morning routine for your children as well. This can be a time that you actually look forward to each day. So as we close our eyes at night or getting into bed, we are actually looking forward to getting up and getting started in the morning because we have designed and created that morning time. We generally know what to do. We know how to start a day well, but making these changes takes action, not just thinking about it and not just talking about it, but actually taking action. And then those action steps become healthy habits. So if you need your hope restored, okay, in the possibility of having a wonderful morning, if you need wisdom about this or good ideas for how to start each day, ask God. He is good and faithful to help us in our time of need. And he promises in his word that if we need wisdom, we can come to him and he will welcome us with open arms and he will help us with those things that we need to learn about. I will be sharing my morning routine with you in another video. I thought it would be really fun, especially for us and for our family and friends, to do a video called My Morning Routine with Bo, and that's our golden retriever. So that's coming up because I think that will be especially, like I said, special for us and our family and friends to see. So I will be sharing that with you. But for now, I want to encourage you to begin each day as a new day and a fresh start. So thank you for coming to visit with me today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you'd like to follow along on our homesteading journey, please press that subscribe button. We appreciate your love and support. And that's it for now. So God bless you and keep you, and we'll see you on the next one.